Hey guys, Anders here, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're talking about the fact that DICE finally said something after their long vacation, and today is actually an update day, and it's not just any update day. I've seen people say, oh, this update's really nothing. No. This update is potentially one of the most important updates to Battlefield 2042 the game has ever received. And of course, with every single update video I ever make, I'll just be going through the most important details and leaving out the fluff. So if you enjoy the content, be sure to hit the like button and of course subscribe to the channel. I stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders. Link is in the description. And with that, let's just jump straight into this small patch. But as your mother probably told you during Christmas time, good things come in small packages. This update is the very first update of 2023, and let's just start it right off with Battlefield Portal. They've added Spearhead on multiple other official templates within the web builder. Of course, this is for Battlefield Portal, and as far as Spearhead, there's a change to the map itself. They resolved an instance of clipping with the camera during an insertion phase at the start of the match. I've had this bug a couple times, and it's kind of just weird. You kind of just spawn in weird. In the Specialist section, they have fixed an issue where Specialists were not rendering correctly. The Sundance anti-armor grenades are now correctly intercepted by vehicles that have active protection systems. APS before actually wouldn't destroy these grenades, and it would just go straight through it, so you get disabled and probably die as a result, especially if they had C5. In the vehicle section, for some reason, DICE felt the need to increase the ammo count on transport air vehicles' 50mm cannons, so sure, whatever, that's fine, I guess. And lastly, in the vehicle section, they resolved an issue where, for a brief period of time, the railgun tank's turret speed would be slowed after firing, which is, of course, terrible because the turret speed is already too slow to begin with. Now, in the weapons section, this is where we get into potentially the most important change Battlefield 2042 has received in its entire lifespan, or at least a top 5 change. And this change is relating to this patch note, which is actually very vague, fixed some cases of recoil compensation not being consistent upon firing for prolonged periods of time. And yes, you guessed it, you might be thinking right now, is that the recoil bug Enders and Baronox made videos on? Yes, it is. And I just have to take some issue with this at first. First of all, the way they worded this is complete BS and is probably worded intentionally to not cause like mass freakout. Fixed quote-unquote some cases of recoil compensation. It is not some cases. It is every single time you get in a gunfight in Battlefield 2042. That is actually how the recoil was bugged, and it is actually partially why the game feels so weird. And just to further confirm that this is the recoil bug that Baronox and I found and then passed on to developers for them to fix, a guy by the name of Kevin Moore replied to one of my tweets where I quote tweeted someone and I said potential recoil bug fix because they tweeted the patch notes at me. And Kevin Moore is a technical director at DICE Sweden, and he replied to this tweet and said, "We believe it fixes the issue, yes. Let me know how it goes tomorrow and we can investigate further." So that is him confirming that it is in fact the recoil bug that Baronox and I both found. And let me just toot my own horn there for a second, because I don't really think people understand the severity of this recoil bug and how massive this patch could actually be for the game. The recoil bug that Baronox and I found literally affected every single person that has ever shot at another person in Battlefield 2042 in every single gunfight that has ever happened in Battlefield 2042. The game could legitimately feel a lot different as a result of this patch, assuming they actually fixed it. And of course, I will definitely be making a follow-up video to my previous 2 recoil bug videos that I made, just testing it and basically giving my thoughts on whether or not I think they fixed it. Hopefully they will, because they did actually tell me exactly what is wrong, and them putting this change in the first patch in 2023 is definitely a very good sign, and I would be willing to bet that they probably did fix it. So yeah, that is why this is definitely one of the most important patches the game has ever received. Even though it is a small patch, this could potentially change the entire way the game feels. Moving on though, they have nerfed the Rorsch Mark IV, or the railgun's damage against vehicles. They basically made heavy vehicles take 50% less damage, light vehicles take 25% less damage, and they've increased the high power capacitor charge up time from 4/5 of a second to 1 full second. The MCS 880 has also seen some much needed changes. They've improved the close range damage of the #1 buckshot from 8 damage per pellet to 15 damage per pellet at a range of 20 meters and under. So now you should actually be able to kill something with a pump action shotgun. And the very last change mentioned in this patch, the NVK P125 burst per minute increased from 150 to 160. If you don't know what that gun is, it is the new kind of futuristic burst fire secondary weapon they added in Season 3. So that is going to do it for this patch, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching to this point in the video. If you did, hit the like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel. I stream every single day at twitch.tv/enders, and I'm playing in another $20,000 qualifier tournament this weekend, okay? The 21st, this weekend. 6v6 Gundam Evolution $20,000 qualifier tournament. It's going to be awesome, just like all the other past tournaments are. If you watch those tournaments, comment down below. And definitely check out today's stream in particular, because I'm going to be very, very interested to see just how different the guns might feel because of this recoil bug fix. So I'll see you guys later.
Damn it, gotta reload! Took one out!
Let me smash.